Watch out, everybody. There's a new train in town with a whole lot of pull. It's Thomas the Tank Engine, and he and his friends from Shining Time Station are back in 2 new videos full of charming and exciting adventures from the island of Sodor. In Tenders and Turntables, the big tender engines, Henry, James, and Gordon, are fed up with having to shunt their own trains and decide to go on strike. Whatever will Sir Topham Hatt do to solve this problem?
No engine on my railway is too important for small jobs.
Then, in Thomas Breaks the Rules, what happens when Thomas the Tank Engine gets in trouble with the law? And how will Sir Topham Hatt be able to save himself and Thomas from any further trouble?
Dangerous to the public, indeed. We'll see about that.
Be sure to check out all 4 wonderful Thomas the Tank Engine videos featuring Ringo Starr as the narrator, featuring these stories and many more for your child to enjoy at only $14.95 each, suggested retail. And be sure to keep your eyes peeled for more new Thomas releases coming soon to video cassette, available from Family Home Entertainment.
Henry and Gordon were lonely when Thomas left the yard to run his branch line. They missed him very much. "Goodbye, Toby," said the passengers afterwards. "We are sorry your line is closing down." "So am I," said Toby. "Nobody wants me," Toby thought, and went unhappily to sleep. Next morning, the shed was flung open, and old Toby woke with a start to see his driver waving a piece of paper at him. "Wake up, Toby," they shouted excitedly. "The mail has just arrived, and there is a letter for us from the stout gentleman. Maybe it's good news."
This is Big City Port in the 1920s. It was an era of rapid change. The steam engine tugs were in their heyday and were gradually replacing the old sailing scows, which were not as powerful nor dependable. Even so, steam in its turn would shortly have to give way to diesel. But it was in this period, when the steam tug was in its glory, that is regarded with the most affection. It was a time of great opportunity, and none knew it better than the tug companies. But competition was very fierce, with companies vying with one another to win contracts. Not everybody played it straight. There were those who would stop at nothing to get ahead of their competitors. Generally, though, they were an honest, hard-working group. Tugs is the story of the daily working life of 2 tugboat companies, told through the adventures of Captain Starr's proud fleet of 7 tugs and their rivals. the wily, devious tugs of Captain Zero, who display the darker side of the tugboat industry. The series covers key aspects of harbor life and that of neighboring rivers during the seasons of 1 year. Stories are based on fact, real events that took place in tugboat history. What you are seeing is a flavor of Tugs, an original series produced as a drama entertainment for children, and also for the other children who are euphemistically called adults.